Hi guys, Robo46 here, welcome yourselves to round 17 of Robo's Racing League on MotoGP 17 on the Xbox One. It is of course the penultimate round of the league. We are racing at Sepang. It's going to be a very wet race, and unfortunately I couldn't use any of Jack's footage because it was all glitchy and all corrupt and that, so unfortunately I couldn't use that. But let's see how qualifying went. Is Jack on pole position for the penultimate time of the year. Mr. Troilo is in second place. I'm in third. Lone Wolf fourth. Typical Mikey in fifth. Gidsy sixth. F1 Fan in seventh. Stealing Set eighth. Chutney BMX ninth. Breaking Brad in 10th and Jamie in 11th. Dr. Monty unfortunately not being able to race. So you got me at the top, the two Repsol Hondas on the bottom. You got Stealing Set bottom left, Chutney BMX bottom right. Here we go for the penultimate time of the league. I've got a semi-decent start. So you've got the Ducatis in the factory Yamaha trying to come past into the first corner. A bit of lag there between Lone Wolf and Jack. I go very wide because of that, but still managed to put up the inside of a few of them and try and get a better run out of the second corner. Get past Mr. Troilo and Chutney BMX. There I go. Jamie's just got Stealing Set. Jack and Lone Wolf out on front with typical Mikey in the lead at the moment. I'm in fourth now, so I've got to try and make my way up to the front three to see if I can close in on them. As Jamie gets Chutney BMX gets him back, and then Stealing Set comes through as well and almost gets his teammate, but not quite through the double right. Jack and typical Mikey still fighting. Still in fourth at the moment, trying to catch up to him. Closed in a little bit on the brakes there. F1 Fan slip back another position as Stealing Set gets ahead of him. Go through this left, which if you hit the inside curb you will end up going down. There'll be no warning, as you see there. Stealing Set crashing out. So he's down to 11th place now. BMX having a big rear end slide there coming out of the hairpin. And then into the final corner. And in the front three, I go in a bit too hot as Jamie outbrakes Chutney. Chutney tries to get back underneath him on the exit. And he does so. I've got Mr. Troilo right behind me. So on lap number 2 now, Mr. Troilo going past up the inside into the first corner. You've got Chutney BMX in the bottom left hand corner of your screen as both Suzuki's end up going past. I stay on the outside of Mr. Troilo, put myself up the inside for turn 2, and through I go, back up to 4th. Mr. Troilo trying to come around the outside, slightly tied the line, just managed to squeeze through, back up to 4th place. Mr. Troilo comes back on the Ducati power, but into the next corner, managed to get up the inside, back up to 4th. Mr. Troilo trying to come back through, but we're on the inside for the left. Mr. Troilo trying to get up the inside for the right, and does. Trying to take a tighter line and get a better run out. Chutney BMX still with the Suzukis. We go back past Mr. Troilo, so still back up to 4th. Is he going to come back underneath? No, there's not going to be any room. Staying in 4th for the moment. Willie trying to outbrake into the next hairpin. Such a slow corner. No, he doesn't. Staying in 4th for the time being. BMX still right behind one of these Suzukis, and I think he's got one right behind him as well, so he's a Suzuki sandwich at the moment. I'm still trying to catch the front three. Jack has hit the front now. Jack's in the lead, typical Mikey in second, and Lone Wolf third. Coming out of here, typical Mikey, he went across the curb a little bit. It looks like I've closed maybe a little bit, but it's not a big difference at the moment. Still got Mr. Troilo just behind me. To the final corner. Still behind the Suzuki. Stealing Set on lap number 2. down his first corner. Through goes Breaking Brad. Stealing set takes a tighter line, gets back up underneath him. Breaking Brad trying to come through. Turn 2. Not quite. Spinning up is Stealing set. Spinning that rear tyre up. And still manages to hold on to 10th place. Breaking Brad tries to come back through, hits him a little bit. Gets back through. Inside goes Stealing set. So one thing I did forget to mention at the beginning of the video, as a bit of housekeeping, Breaking Brad has been awarded 1 penalty point for the Honda hairpin incident at Phillip Island. So back with me on lap number 3. Still in 4th place, still got Mr. Troilo just behind me. Oh, looks like it's closing up a little bit. Still got Chutney BMX just behind one of the Suzukis. Trying to stop spinning up out of this corner. And to the next one. And a crash there for typical Mikey. He's unfortunately just crashed out of 2nd place, so I've been promoted to 3rd. Lone Wolf up to 2nd, and Jack in the lead. He's got a bit of a gap now. Chutney BMX getting a good run on that Suzuki there, but not quite managing to get past. And of course trying to catch up to Lone Wolf as Chutney BMX gets past that Suzuki, and he's just behind typical Mikey now. And then into the next hairpin. A bit of a strange one as typical Mikey weaves to the inside and ends up getting hit. We will have another look at that in a minute as the other Suzuki gets back past Chutney BMX now. So Chutney just behind both Suzukis now. I'm still in 3rd place. And typical Mikey, I'm not sure if he disconnected or if he quit. I'm not entirely sure, but he did disconnect from the race itself. So lap 3, we're in 3rd. We've got a little bit of a gap over Mr. Troilo at the moment. Come to the final corner. Trying to get a good run out, but Lone Wolf seems to be able to get out there a bit quicker than me. So this is what happened with typical Mikey. He gets very wide there, and then he goes from the right hand side straight. I don't know what happened there, weaved to the inside and then sat up, and yeah. I'm not entirely sure why that happened. I don't know whether that was him disconnecting or lag, or I'm not sure. It's just a bit strange going to the left hand side of the track like that when you got such a tight left coming up. So that one's definitely going to have to be a racing incident. Luckily, like I said, no one else was taken out, so I think typical Mikey going down is punishment enough. Like I said, I don't know whether it was his fault or not, whether he weaved to the inside to protect his line or not, I'm not sure. But yeah, he ended up going down and then he disconnected from the race anyway. So we were Stealing set on lap number 4. He's in 8th place at the moment. That very tail-happy Repsol Honda. F1 fan has just crashed in 5th place. His Stealing set is going to approach him now. There he is. A little bit laggy, but through goes Stealing set up to 7th place. Very wide there. So he's got Jamie just ahead of him now, albeit only 1.9 seconds up the road. Breaking Brad and Gidzy fighting in 9th and 10th place, so just behind Stealing set and F1 fan now. Stealing set still behind his teammate Chutney. He's going to try and catch him up. Chutney just ahead of Jamie there. 2.3 seconds to Jamie, so that gap is actually extended to Jamie on the Suzuki. It's looking like F1 fans going to try and come past on Stealing set. Stealing set really struggling with rear grip. F1 fan trying to go the long way around, but he may get a better drive out. There he comes. There he goes, and with me on lap number 5. So Mr. Troilo had just come past there at the end of the lap number 4. He got side by side with me, and into the first corner he got me. So down to 5th, but Lone Wolf is still right there, down to 4th, sorry, on lap number 5. Yeah, Lone Wolf is still right there, but could I retaliate to Mr. Troilo? Still got Chutney BMX in the bottom left hand corner of your screen. Two Ducatis, 2nd and 3rd. Will they stay there? Will they switch positions? Or will I be able to battle with them and take one of the podium positions away from them? Bit wide there for Mr. Troilo. Lost him a little bit of drive going across that curb. Into the hairpin. Nice and tight. This left. You don't want to be going through that left too fast, otherwise you won't like just cocking the second part of the corner up if you're going too deep. Try to get underneath Mr. Troilo there. He did leave me a little bit of room, but unfortunately couldn't get past there. Right back up with him now into the final corner. He's going defensive, taking a tight line inside. Coming out. So staying in 4th position at the moment. Jack's just set the fastest lap of the race. And stealing set on lap number 5 as well. He's in 7th at the moment as F1 fan eventually comes past. Ooh, bit of a moment there. That looked like lag then, but I'm not sure if F1 fan ended up crashing. No, he didn't, because he just popped back up in front. So that was a very big bit of lag there. Stealing set. Luckily stayed on as well, because that could have ended horribly. Gaining on the brakes a little bit. Stealing set. Got both Suzukis back in front of him now. Johnny BMX still ahead of Jamie. There's only one more race to go after this race. That will be at Valencia. Bit hot in there again from stealing set. He's got company behind him as well. Good on the brakes into there. Really closes in on F1 fan. That looks like Gidsy's trying to come underneath him. Gidsy in 9th place at the moment. Is he going to be able to get past Stealing Set? Stealing Set running a bit hot into there. Keeping 8th position at the moment as Gidsy goes underneath him. So lap number 6, still right behind Mr. Troilo. Staying in 4th. Lone Wolf still just right there. The only thing I was kind of struggling with was coming out of the slower corners. I don't think I'd set my second gear up too well. I could have had it a bit shorter, but I was kind of going with, if it goes too short, obviously it's going to spin up a lot more. So I kind of kept it kind of medium-ish, but towards the shorter end of the scale, because obviously you don't want it too sluggish at the slow corners. But I think it could have come down like another little bit, but yeah, it could have come down another bar. But I think yeah, it wasn't too bad. I just didn't want to keep spinning the rear up and end up going nowhere anyway. So we try and keep it nice and smooth and have a decent second gear. Keeping it Nice and smooth, trying to get up the inside of Mr. Troilo. There's a bit of a lunge, but he left me room. Through I go, but he's on the inside for the left now. Can I hang it around the outside? Yes, I can. So up to third place. Will he have a go into the right? Bit of room though, through. Side by side coming out. Slight better exit. Had a bit better traction, but here comes the Ducati power, and he's back through. Into the final corner, very wide there from Lone Wolf as I try and put up the inside of Mr. Troilo. But he's gonna have me again down the straight. Here he comes. Back down to fourth. First corner, lap number 7. Crash a bit further back for my teammate. And a bit wobbly there for Mr. Troilo, spinning the rear up. Get a slight better exit. A bit too far back to attack into the next corner. Wider entrance. Good run through here. So Lone Wolf at the moment looks like he's breaking away a little bit. Staying with Mr. Troilo. Definitely going to be too far back to have a lunge into here. Getting again, maybe into the next corner now. I think too far away. I'll do close a bit on the brakes. To the left. Just need to try and slipstream in a little bit. Of course, the end of lap number 7. Close in into the final corner again. So it looks like Mr. Troilo is just starting to edge a bit closer to Lone Wolf. Lap number 8 a bit further on, and Mr. Troilo, he's looking to get past his teammate. So we'll close back up. See, apart from Jack, weave in there. The inside goes Mr. Troilo, taking the inside line, firing it out. So Ducati still in second and third. Can Lone Wolf get back ahead of him? Looking at the inside as I catch both of them up a little bit. In fact, I almost went straight to the back of Mr. Troilo. Trying to stay with him. Can I get back past him? Brakes. Wrong side, not close enough anyway. Right again, trying to take a good exit. The double right. Curb a bit there. Didn't help our acceleration. It's looking like these two are just starting to edge away a little bit. Just struggling to keep pace with them. Closed in a bit there. Then unfortunately through the left, I'd done what I said people shouldn't do. Touch the inside curb and down I go. So unfortunately crashing out 4th but staying in 4th. We're with F1 Fan now on lap number 8. We've got Chutney BMX in the bottom left hand corner of your screen. And we shall stay with F1 Fan to the end of the race now. So he's trying to catch up to Chutney BMX. Chutney taking a wide line through the final corner. The Suzuki of F1 Fan just closing in a little bit. I'm a bit further up the road. Obviously I've had my crash already as well. So the Ducati's still got to sort themselves out. I'm definitely going to get 4th. Who's going to get 5th? Will it be Chutney BMX? Can he hold off F1 Fan? Bit of a moment there for F1 Fan going on the inside curb. Luckily didn't go down. Just gave him a little bit more work to do. So, can F1 Fan take 5th place? Can Chutney hold him off? F1 Fan's just going to keep chipping away to see if he can get on terms with him, because we've still got another whole lap to go yet. He is starting to get back on terms with him. He's edging closer, corner by corner. Try not to spin up the rear, you see short shifted there. Okay, so final corner for the penultimate time. F1 Fan closing. So these guys, they have got 1 lap to try and sort this one out. Chutney at the moment got a little bit of an advantage. F1 Fan coming from way back into the first corner. Luckily didn't take each other out, staying on. Chutney comes back underneath. F1 Fan trying to get a better run out, both spinning the rear up a little bit. Fan gets a slight better drive out. He's going to have another go on the brakes, is he? Yes, he is. Goes a bit wide. Chutney will cut back underneath. Chutney's back up to 5th. Nice tight line through there for Chutney. Keeping F1 Fan behind him at the moment. Into the double right. Hard on the brakes. F1 Fan trying to take a tighter line through there. Again, trying to take a tighter line. Closing through there as F1 Fan gets a really good drive out of that corner and goes up the inside to 5th place. Holding off Chutney at the moment. Chutney's just got a couple corners to try and get back past him. He's going to try and slipstream F1 Fan down into the final corner. Will he do it? Or has F1 Fan got it sorted? He's going to try weaving a little bit. Into the final corner. Chutney's not close enough. And F1 Fan is going to take 5th place. It's a good battle between these two. And there we go. So Jack took the win, followed by Mr. Troilo, who was the first Ducati across the line. He beat his teammate, so 2nd place for Mr. Troilo. Lone Wolf in 3rd. I got 4th after that annoying crash. F1 Fan in 5th. Chutney BMX in 6th. Gidsy 7th. Breaking Brad in 8th. And then we're just waiting for Jamie. Comes home in 9th place. And Stealing Set 10th. And typical Mikey will get 11th place. Not entirely sure what happened to Jamie, as he was with his teammate for quite a lot of the race, but I think he made a mistake or something. So that is the end of the penultimate round of the league. Let's go have a look to see what that has done to the championships. Well, the Rider Championship looks like this. Obviously Jack still in the lead now with 401 points. Lone Wolf still in second place with 268. He pulls further away from me in third with 252. Typical Mikey in fourth place with 180. F1 Fan in fifth with 161. Joint points now with Mr. Troilo in sixth with 161. Then you got Stealing Set in seventh with 133. And Gidsy in eighth with 133. Chutney BMX in ninth with 132. So you got those three really close together. And 10 points behind Chutney is Jamie in 10th with 122. Breaking Brad is up to 11th place with 94 points. Dr. Monty, unfortunately, not being able to race this week. He's in 12th with 86. Butterswood 13th with 57. Morgan 14th with 37. Perky Pigeon in 15th with 7. And AMS Blaze in 16th with 6 points. So just one lot of points up for grabs now. Team Championships is getting close. Red Bull KTM bang on 500 points. Just 6 points ahead of Ducati now in second with 494 points. Tech 3 Yamaha, we're safe in third now with 407 points. Movistar Yamaha in fourth with 322. Suzuki are in fifth with 286. And Repsol Honda in sixth with 272. So yeah, just 6 points separating Red Bull KTM and Ducati. Can Ducati both get on the podium again in the next race? They're going to need to try and take the team championship. But yeah, so the next race, guys, the final round of the league will, of course, unfortunately, be at Valencia, a track I absolutely hate. And that will be on Monday, the 20th of November. But anyway, guys, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. I shall see you guys in the next video. See you.